In the spring of 1944, a daring plan was hatched. In this very building, Moor Park Mansion in Three Rivers District. That plan was to end World War II by the end of 1944. Let's go inside and find out some more. I'm here to meet John Phillips, a member of Moor Park Golf Club and a keen historian.
This is called the Arnhem Room. It was changed the Arnhem Room in the early 1950s, specifically to commemorate the Operation Market Garden, the bridge too far, and the attack on the Arnhem bridges, which was made in September of 1944. And it was planned here in this room. The plans in February 44 were to land troops in northern France, Belgium, in order to secure the ports of Antwerp and Rotterdam. Because of the attack was so successful and Paris was taken in August of 44, the plan was then conceived to end the war early by taking the bridges up to Arnhem. Operation Market was the actual landing by air, and Operation Garden was the principle of taking 30 corps from the point below the 8th of the bridges. There were 8 bridges they wanted to take, with Arnhem being the final one. And they came along in a corridor with the purpose of linking up with the paratroopers, relieving the paratroopers who had captured the bridges. The Americans were obviously involved with a number of their forces, and they took these various bridges with the 2nd paratroopers, the 2nd Airborne, trying to take Nijmegen and Arnhem. Due to various problems with them moving up this long corridor, the bridge at Arnhem was not relieved and in fact had to be surrendered after 10 days on the 25th of September. Down the middle here was a long table full of sand, and they worked it out from that particular point. The curiosity of this particular thing is the fact that the weight of the sand forced the beams underneath it to sag, and they began to realise that there was a problem, so they had to move everything downstairs. But the result was that after a number of years, those beams started to level out, and they're now perfectly straight. Bearing in mind what happened in December with the Ardennes offensive, yes, I think, you know, the concept of what they came up with, I think, was right. Yeah. There were a number of factors which caused it to fail. Whether they've been able to invade through Germany and into Berlin by Christmas, I don't know. But certainly the problem with the Ardennes offensive in December of 44 would not have happened. And I think that is a consequence of the failure. We play golf against the paratroop regiment every year. There's an annual fixture. This room is a shrine for them. It's very important to them. And if you look round the room with the number of different pictures and flags that we have here, it is a very important part of the paratroopers' history and the airborne forces' history, but also to Moor Park. It's very significant for us.
Although Operation Market Garden failed to achieve its objectives, the heroism shown by all of the troops involved makes it one of the most memorable battles of World War II. 5 VCs were awarded to British troops, 4 of them posthumously. And it all started right here at Moor Park Mansion.